in Ajeng Kartini's enduring legacy as a pioneer of women's rights and education in Indonesia. Her vision for equality and empowerment continues to inspire generation. In this special interview, we will explore the significance of Kartini's ideals in today's society and how her spirit lives on through the voices and actions of modern Indonesian women. With the theme of Spirit of Kartini, Learn and Be Creative or Be Blind Forever. With a special guest, a teacher in Waikabubak, West Sumba, Astrita, Mijuk. How are you today?
Hi, Ka. I'm pretty good. It's a wonderful opportunity for me. Thank you so much for having me here to share about Kartini as the inspiring figure for the education in Indonesia. Thank you so much.
Yes, it is indeed a long journey, and the spirit still continues to live on until today. And without any further ado, I would like to ask some question. How do you think Kartini's dreams are implemented in the present, and are they still relevant until today?
Absolutely, yes. Kartini's dreams are still relevant to the today's circumstances because back in the days, she dreams for women to be like more independent, to have their voice be heard by the society, and to have the access to education. And now we are women. We do the same thing. So we're trying to have more role in education, in society, or others. So yeah, we are trying to not only implement, but to make Kartini's dream came true.
Indeed, and most of the dream already came true, even though we are still fighting for more freedom in the future. And in your opinion, what are the challenges faced by women in today's world, since every day the world is changing and maybe some challenges arose and different types each year and moving to the future?
Well, if I can say this, as the modern Kartini, the women today actually were facing challenges internally and externally. So externally, today, especially in education, we really have the limited access to anything, especially for us who are living in the rural or remote areas. So the internet is not going well here, and the signal sometimes is good, lucky you, but sometimes it will be very poor. And then also, some schools are very far from the living places, and also the resources are limited, like book facilities like computer or tablet. And I think that becomes the external challenges for women and education right now, especially in the rural area. And also internally, as a woman, I feel we lack of self-confidence. It's still our struggle because sometimes we do not have the role model in society who we look up to maybe to imitate her voice, imitate her actions to build the society to be better than before. So yeah, the confidence and also critical thinking becomes the internal struggle for the women today, especially for those in the rural areas. Yeah, because we think our role is limited due to the domestic sphere in the rural areas.
Okay, so speaking of the rural areas, can you tell us a little bit about the education situation in Waikabubak and what contribution have you made during the recent years?
Well, yeah, I want to tell the stories a little bit about Waikabubak. So maybe some of the listeners, they do not know yet about Waikabubak. So Waikabubak is the capital city from West Sumba in Sumba Islands. And although we are in the capital city, but the suburban areas are still not what we have city, the children there are eager to learn. They are very enthusiastic and motivated. However, we still have the real challenges, such as the things that I've mentioned before, the facilities, limited access to the equality of education, especially for the quality English education itself. And sometimes we have the limited support from parents and also society due to the economic hardship. However, seeing these problems, me and my fellow teacher, Miss Anita, we built a language learning community called Harmony Club. So actually, in this community, initially we're focusing on teaching English, but as the time goes by, we saw that the children there are not only needing English, but also other subjects, like bahasa Indonesia, mathematics, and other subjects. So we broaden our focus. So it's not only English, but the focus today is to make the illiterate students to become the literate one. So it focuses on literacy. It can be English, mathematics, bahasa Indonesia, or other subject. And the community right now, it has been running for 2 years actually, and we hope that it will be sustained, so it can benefit, or the students there, the children can benefit something from our community. That's the thing that we have contributed in our surrounding environment.
I see. That is a really honorable thing to do for you, Ms. Astrita. And can you tell us a little bit about the Hari Kartini Day in West Sumba? Is there like any celebration in like schools or maybe the streets in West Sumba?
Yeah, actually, this is the thing that we celebrate like every year. So every on April, in 21 of April, we tend to wear the traditional costumes. So especially for the girls, we will use the, kebaya or any traditional attire. And then for the boys, they will also wear something related to traditional customs.
Okay. So in today's modern world, can you tell us what needs to be done for the modern Kartini today, and especially in West Sumba, maybe like the things that you hope to be prepared by the others for the future?
I think as a society, as a community, we need to invest more in education that can inspire others. So it's not just we build a school, we initiate a community, but we have to make sure that the children, especially girls, because it related to Kartini's dream, have the access to the supportive learning environment. Because without support from the society, from the parents, community, government, I think they cannot reach their dream. And also making sure that they have the good role model. So as a woman who have maybe graduated, who have enough or qualified education, us, we can try to inspire the teenagers, the children to be better. And I think it also means to build community of support where parents, teachers, and also the local community, local leaders, the government work together to lift up every children. So we make sure that there are no children being left behind. And especially in West Sumba, I think right now we need more initiative. So I hope that the youth here do not wait for the perfect condition. Do not wait for the perfect time to start something. Every small steps matter as long as you try first without waiting for the perfect condition. Okay, and then small actions I think can create big change in our society, in our environment.
I see. That is a really interesting take, Miss Astrita. And from what I know is that every small steps, just like you said, is really matters into developing a new and a better world in the future. And for the last question, it's just a simple question I would like to ask is that what is your statement that you can say to all of the women in Indonesia right now, or maybe around the globe from Indonesia, to spread the day of Hari Kartini and celebrate?
Okay. So the young generation, actually I'm still young, so for us,
Yes, yeah.
for us, I think don't wait for change, but be the change. I think back in the days when I was in my university year, my lecturer always said that you guys, as students, you are the agent of change. So let's live it up. Let's be one of the agent of changes. So don't wait for change itself. Don't wait for the perfect condition to start, but be the one who change the world. And change the world doesn't mean that we have to start globally, but we can start small from our neighborhood. Okay, you can just tutoring or mentoring in your neighborhood without having a special background. Oh, I have to get the bachelor in education so I can teach the students. I can teach the children here. No, as long as you have knowledge, I think you can try to motivate them. You can share your ability to the students. And as Kartini said before, the habis gelap terbitlah terang. I think it means that darkness disappears when there's a light. So even the smallest light. So be the lamp. Okay, so we can be the lamp for our surrounding. We can help them to learn, to explore, to create something that can make change to their future.
Yes.
I think.
Yes, indeed. Become the changes itself and make the nations a better nation for the future. Okay, voice listener, that was a really interesting take. And as we reflect on Kartini's legacy, it becomes clear that her dreams for equality, education, and empowerment are still relevant until today. Her courage continues to inspire us to break barriers and also create a more inclusive future. Thank you for joining us in honoring her spirits, and thank you so much, Ms. Astrita Mijuk, the teacher in Waikabubak, West Sumba, for coming to this special interview with VOI today. And also, voice listener, stay tuned with us always for more information and also entertainment only on Voice of Indonesia VOI Talk, and I'll see you in another episode. Oke, terima kasih, Kak.
Thank you.
Ya, kasih ya.
Oke, ini sudah bisa live, Mas?
Apa?
Ini udah bisa.
Oh ya,
live ya?
silakan. Ya.
Oke. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Rasa-rasanya baru kemarin kita berdua duduk di taman, bermain ular tangga, menari-nari bebas. Rasa-rasanya baru kemarin. Rasaku lihat awan menari, ternyata seperti permen kapas. Biar angin bertiup, kita rentangkan harap. Rasanya masih baru kemarin. Na 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 la 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 sabar lagi, menanti kamu yang menemani. Biar semua berjalan, hadapilah rintangan, rasa-rasanya baru kemarin. Rasa-rasanya baru kemarin, berjumpa denganmu sore hari, berteman buih ombak, menghirup wangi gulali. Rasanya baru kemarin, rasa-rasanya baru kemarin, rasa-rasanya baru kemarin.
Do you believe in wonders? In the warmth that touches your heart?